and it's a good time. So I loaded this game up. This is one thing that bugs me about this game. Alt-tab, mutes. I loaded this game up. I'm listening to the music. I'm just like... This is good music. Hi, Cass. What happened? A putty happened. That's what happened. Got a wheel spin, did a putty. Everybody spammed. It was cool. Have I played any Supergiant games? Yeah, as I just said, I've been playing Hades by myself. On my own time. Otherwise, no. That's it. I played Hades for like 4 or 5 hours so far. That game is good. It was good. This game has some bangers. I mean, if the VOD gets muted, I'll just delete it. You know, like whatever. I'll just get rid of it. Oh, it's got a build up. It's got a build up. Bastion, Transistor, and Pyre are all Supergiant? Really? Okay. This is good. This music. I can see why Roseguard likes this so much. Oh my god, these faders are so wonderfully sensitive. It's really hard to balance. There we go, got it. Dead center. You've been giving WB shit for how aggressive they've been? Yeah, they've been bad, haven't they? They definitely have. You used to speedrun this solo? Wow. You need to get some faders? Why? Do you need faders? Nobody needs them, man. They're nice to have. But it's not like you just go to the fader store buy faders. You have to have an interface that has them on it. Story. Normal, no sweat. Normal. We don't want an easy mode. Are you kidding? Less experienced players of all ages. That's cool that it has that option. It's not for me, though. You know I like challenging gameplay. I like that it has that option. The accessibility that when games do that. I appreciate that. I respect it. You need all the physical controls. Yeah, that's why my audio gear is a rat's nest. I have like 22 cables plugged into this mixer. Oh, man. I wish there was a harder than normal, but that's all right. Let's go. Durian, man. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one.
Okay.
Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion.
It's narrating my actions.
Case of trouble.
Interesting. Interesting. All right, hold on. Narration volume should be the loudest. What? Oh God, I should use the D-pad for this. Okay. Put the brightness in the middle and back. All right, cool. Good. I don't like unplugging. Yeah, I don't. The less unplugging I have to do, the less I have to worry about each night. I mean, that's a lot of truth to that I watched. I wanted something with a lot of stereo inputs. Because it takes me a long time to set up anyways, without having to worry about cable swapping, which I still have to do sometimes. Ugh, that part sucks. Like when I switch from an HDMI style game to an analog one, then I have to cable swap on the mixer. The release of Dragon Quest XI-S is about a month away. Yes, correct. All right, so the buttons don't do anything yet. Wow, this is weird how like the world is building itself as I move. Better narrator, Bastion or Darkest Dungeon? For me, it remains to be seen, but that's an interesting question, Blanketfish.
Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
Yeah, I did. What if I stop to wonder why? Is he gonna say something? Looks like we're gonna be having some tea tonight. Oh, having some teas. My throat's been bugging me. No joke. Is that an Oshimi?
Browse for name love.
Browse for name love. Dude, 16 months of total support. I have to alt tab to do this, by the way. Feels bad. Feels bad. Da-da-da-da. We can move this over here now. We don't need that in the way. Doo-doo. Thank you, Oshimi. Showed some love and some browse for Oshimi for a year and 4 months of support. That is very cool, honestly. How like the world is just constructing as I move. What did I step on there? That was weird.
And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling.
I wanted to see. I'm just fooling. Oh, too good, too good. All right, hold on. The music's still too loud. We got to do some aggressive adjustments here. The voice always needs to carry. Always.
Finds his lifelong friend.
Better.
Just lying in the road.
Much better. There you go. There you go. That looks like a big old hammer. Kyle Hammer.
Well, it's a touching reunion.
Press B to attack. Wow, it actually is honoring the button assignments on my Switch Pro controller. Almost every game I play has the button assignments reversed because it thinks it's a 360 controller. Yo! I'm just busting shit. There's a lot of destructible terrain in this. RT. I'm breaking the world. I can see how Supergiant got their start. This must have been their big break. It's already charming in a sense. Look at that. I'm just destroying every wall. You can roll. I can't break this room, apparently. All right. Ah! Wait. I can roll through the walls. That's weird. Was this their first game? Damn. Talk about a debut then, huh?
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
Can I break that? No. Looks like this is invincible. It's part of that thing 360 did for Summer of Games. I vaguely recall that. I think that's how I ended up getting Braid and Castle Crashers, though. Was the Summer of Games. 360 really helped kick off a lot of indie developers. They were awesome in the beginning. Like, at the end of the day, like, PS3 versus 360, it's, like, equal for the most part. But during the console's actual lifetime, 360 was usually way ahead. They just marketed better. They had like better indies. A bigger library for a longest time. It was weird. You got this on Steam around that time? I didn't have a computer that could play really good PC games at the time. I was mostly a console gamer around this time when this came out.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella.
Gas
forced
fella?
out from underground. Kid pops him good.
I popped him real
Starts
good.
to feel his bruises, though.
What bruises? When did I get hit? That's cheating. I must have got hit at some point. I'm getting items from breaking these.
Kid just rages for a while.
Okay. I'm raging, everybody. I'm not raging, I'm trying to find loot. This is a very methodical action. In events, devs could develop on PCs and do builds for console for 360. Yeah, it was called like XNA framework or something like that. I remember looking into that myself back then. It was pretty interesting. I got crystals. I don't know what those do. Maybe it's like currency. You know, you buy upgrades or items or something. .360 on that generation because PlayStation acted like they gotten too big to fail. Yeah, it felt like they rested on their laurels. I think at the end of the day, like right now, PS3 probably has a better library than 360. But that wasn't true until they were basically done.
An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do.
Fang repeater. Sammy, thanks for the host.
Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
Interesting. All right, so it's kind of got a rather digital aiming direction. It's not very smooth. So if the aiming is that difficult with this thing, I might not be using it too much unless I have to. I want to go over there for no good reason. Man, I'm just breaking everything. There's nothing for you on 360? I mean, right now there isn't, what I'm saying.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now.
That's what I said.
That fountain looks real inviting.
During the actual console life cycles, 360 had a lot of great stuff. At the end of the day, neither one has a lot to really anything to offer.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them.
Squirts?
Must have fled here from the mines.
Oh, it auto aims. Okay, that makes it way more attractive to use.
Sometimes you just need a drink.
What? I did not mean to do that. Okay. Sometimes you need a drink. I guess I can't have a drink. I must have already had a drink.
It's a wonder the old saloon
Crystal
still standing.
Barrette.
Used to have the nicest view. Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her.
City crests. Oh, okay, this is an ID badge. Looks just like a gear. Fashion accessory covered in soot. Holds great value of the sentimental variety. Holds hair firmly in check. Okay. This is a quest item. You don't feel like the voice fits the character? The voice is not the character. The voice is a narrator. So far, the character has not said a word. Saloon. When injured, press Y to use potion to heal.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
He looks like he's petrified. Oh, I'm sorry. I destroyed your...
Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
I'm actually not sorry. I'm getting loot. Not really that sorry. Bullhead. Ellie. Yes, you said that the last time we came here. Yeah, Animaniacs is coming back. That is true. Hold left trigger to defend. Okay.
The security takes him for a petty thief.
That looks like the thing from Link to the Past. That was cool.
Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of dudes. Just roll. Just roll a lot.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
A big old fella. Ow, that big old fella hurts. Okay, I got him. Get the big fella.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
That's fine, but we're not leaving yet. We're looting. That's more important. What's this about lots of dudes? There's a lot of dudes. Hello. Oh.
Ronnie always wanted his ashes scattered here.
I just destroyed a corpse. What have I done? Oh, God, get me out of here. See, wait, hold on. Loot. Loot and scoot. Loot and scoot. Window. Yo, what's up, return? Press A to use evasive roll.
He gets a good look at things on his way down.
I did good on accident? I think you're right.
He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Breaker's bow. Hold X to shoot.
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice.
Does.
He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
This is an interesting way to tutorial. It's speaking in terms of things that you quote unquote know but don't as a player. That's interesting. Where's said perch? He mentioned a perch. I don't know what he's talking about. There we go. That wasn't bad. Heading back home for vacation tomorrow. Picking up your PC. Oh, did you get a new PC? That's cool. That's always exciting. What's this? Something stringy.
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker. Once the fastest man in the land.
Upgrade material for the bow. A stretch of meescut. 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 Oh, that's not next to me. Meescut. I like that word. I don't know what a meescut is, but I like that word. Oh, he's gonna shoot me. Got him. Nope. Okay.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
Counter. What was that? Did you see this? A counter. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, you time it right. It deflects back at the enemy. That is cool. Okay. TIL. I'm learning things. You can actually deflect projectiles directly back at the enemy. Very neat. Very neat. Very neat. You never beat this? It's my first time. Whirlwind.
picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome.
How many folks have played this?
He's a mighty fast learner.
I'm a mighty fast learner. We got bottles. +1 black tonic. There are things to learn about this game. Dang. There we go. I like the counters. He played and beat but didn't plat this. Flare Cats played this. TC Matthews has played this. Yeah, this is a good soundtrack so far. He beat it a ton of times, Solar. Nice.
He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town.
About to get tougher with my presence, I tell you what. Arsenal. Distillery. Alright, let's go in the distillery.
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Select a spirit for this slot. Sure. Squirt cider, dread rum, fetching fizz. This gives health. Max health. Max health. Ah. This gives crit. Only active when full health. I don't like that. That's no. Absorb stray fragments. We'll go with max health. Spirits provide passive bonuses. Ah, you can swap out. Interesting. So this is like a quasi build system, I want to say. Interesting. All right, let's go in here.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Kyle Hammer. I do prefer melee. I do prefer melee. So this just lets you... Dancing shot. Requires 1 black tonic per use. Oh, these require black tonics. Oh. Bolt burst. Spiral bolts deals damage in every direction. Okay. This is arrow bounce from target to target. That's like chain lightning, and that's whirlwind. Okay. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna use what I have. We're not changing anything. I won't change a thing. Tell you what. Okay.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Corn bins. It's a spawner. It's an enemy spawner. Okay. That's an unusual thing to spawn enemies out of. Did you see that? It looked like one of those things you would see at like a circus or a fair. Like one of those carts that has popcorn in it. That's what that looked like. This is a very interesting aesthetic. Hello, who are you?
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though.
Never used him. He just destroyed her corpse. Switch? Switch what? I'm gonna get those first. Ah!
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
I'm probably gonna be rolling off the edge, Parks Lady. Probably. Oh, jeez. What the frick? Oh god, it's getting hard. Ow. I got some health though. This is interesting music. Blow it all up. It's all gotta go. That's a heal. Okay, that's healing. What's this? Something heavy.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy.
Upgrade material for the hammer. Oh, okay.
Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
Oh, but I did it. I tell you what, I did it.
Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true.
Oh, wow. They're starting to get a lot of enemies here.
Robs a scumbag of his last meal. Kid puts him out of his misery.
I did it. +2 max health. You get massive screen tearing when you load up this game. You go to display and you turn on vertical sync. If your display is more than 60 hertz, though, I don't know if that's gonna matter. Oh, jeez, I didn't kill this thing. Whoa! Okay. I hope these don't despawn. Doesn't look like it. There's a lot of blue fish hooks. Those look like fish hooks. Loot! Loot. That was a good sneeze. My eyes feel dry. It's time to test out the waters, folks. Shall we? Shall we test out the waters with these things? See how they work for actual gameplay. It'll be the first time trying them. Playing it with NVIDIA control panel? Oh, you mean like force enabling VSync? There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, that already feels so much nicer in my eyes. I'm missing out on all the blue colors. Like, okay. Is there a mouse cursor in this? There's not. Alright. What color is that? Alright. See this tile? This is
finds the core to the wharf district.
This tile I'm standing on, it's like an aqua color, right? Right? This is like an aqua color. With these on, it looks like seafoam green. It looks like a seafoam green. And this tile I'm standing on, apparently is a very light sky blue. It just looks white right now. It just looks white, this tile I'm standing on. Just plain old white. It's got like a darker coloration, almost like a green tinge on the edges, but it just looks white. Seafoam green is a good color. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that these things are working. They're doing exactly what I wanted them to. Core. We found something. What does pure blue look like? This button, the X button, it just kind of looks like a navy kind of. It's like I can still see blue. They're just massively reduced. Like that's, it just looks like almost like a desaturated dark blue. This X button right here. But really, I'm trying to block out like harsh blues with these. This is the whole point.
He steals the city's heart. Might as well.
I stole the heart.
Kid has a feeling he better get a move on.
Oh shit!
The place is starting to fall.
Yeah, that's a thing.
You need a spanking.
See, that core kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat.
Oh, good. I don't need a spanking though. Sorry.
Kid just keeps running.
No, kids killing shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Kids killing shit. Oh, that was cool. I guess we're just running. I just kept on running. Oh, it's coming fast. Okay, I can't mess around, can I?
At last, the Skyway is in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go.
Where does he need to go? Thanks, Sammy, for 29.
Now
Thank
the
you for
kid sees
spanking
something
me.
Stranger still. His mind races.
Wow. This looks so different. It looks so different. You need a spanking. You need a spanking. You need a spanking. Just want to say thank you to everybody that's here tonight for helping us out with this partner push. We're going to do something for you. We're going to mark this one off the list because we had a bunch of spins tonight, didn't we? A whole bunch. And we owe another spin. So let's do a spin, and then we're going to do a Becky. You ready? You ready? I'm ready. I'm going to get you a song, a spin song. I like playing a spin song. It adds a little bit of a ceremony to it. Cam filter. The camera is going to repair itself. I love that new emo Cats and Snacks. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? There you go. No, actually, this is more appropriate for what we're playing, isn't it? That's a more appropriate color. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's up there. She's trying to get away from me. Down goes Tonberry. Oh. It's such a pain in the ass.
Oh, Becky's stoked today. Becky gets to murder. It's always a good day when Becky gets to kill
Number 14
somebody.
is my new vote. Peepo HMM.
Oh, okay, just as happy as me for killing people. What's lovely? Today's first victim, Suntom Pinseeker. We're gonna bludgeon him to death with a frozen banana. I'm trying new things out. What do you think? Frozen banana? The coroner will never figure out that murder weapon. He was beaten to death with some strange blunt instrument. And an inexplicable scent of banana carries in the air. Just for you. You're gonna get murdered that way. Enjoy your banana bludgeoning. Wow, what a weird way to go. Put it on his gravestone.
Thank you, Becky. You're very weird. You're very, very weird. Yeah, it's the banana murder.
Oh, God. No.
Number 14.
Sammy's got a new choice now that Bastion has finally won. A lot of you are voting for Bastion, and now you have to choose a new game. The Witness is Sammy's new game of choice. Puzzle. I've heard The Witness is excellent. I've heard it's excellent. Also heard the same about this game, though. That was fun. Keep an eye out for Reg, everybody, okay? Make sure you keep an eye out for that Reg guy. We're watching for him. He shows up. We owe him another. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't give your sub. I'm going to do that right now. Right now. I gotta do it right now. I gotta do what I owe. It's the rules. It's the rules. It's the rules of my own channel. I owe a gift sub to the community from the wheel spin. Dude, gift a sub to the community. From me to you folks, you enjoy that sub, whoever gets it. So far, they're right. When is this real good for different reasons? Yeah. I mean, I honestly like puzzle games. It's not retro, it's not RPG, but...
Did anybody else survive?
It might be good. We'll see. I liked Talos Principle, that was fun. I can't swing my weapon anymore. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, do you hear that? That's a satisfying noise. It reminds me of Stardew Valley. Whenever you pick things up.
Sure enough, he finds another.
I like that noise. It's so good.
He finds me. We talk for a spell.
Ask about the seal representing the city of Calandia.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
Interesting. I want to turn the music up a little now. This is good music. That's better. I think I need this game's soundtrack. Yo, Comfy Han. Hello. Anyone just coming in tonight, welcome on in. We are on a concerted push for partner, and I appreciate each and every one of you that are helping us do that. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. And whether you're chatting or not, you are helping us that effort. And like I've been saying, time is valuable, and you're choosing of all the millions of Twitch channels out there to spend your time here. It means a lot. It really does. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it here, because I do too. I wouldn't do this if I didn't like it. This is the reason why I stream. I wanted to hang out with folks like you. That's it. This is it, folks. You're helping make it happen. Thank you very much. I look forward to the future here, and I look forward to seeing how you react to it. Did you break our camera? No, we fixed it. Hello, Tessa. Did Roseguard play this? His station ID has music from this game, so I will let you put 2 and 2 together and figure that answer out. There's an orchestral soundtrack. Put that stuff in the music channel in Discord. You are helpful, Nate. Yes, you are. Absolutely. Core. Feels warm to the touch and hums like a motor.
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch.
Okay. I gotta get this balance right. If I turn this down, but then actually crank up my fader, that should work. Crystal Barrette.
I try to let the kid down gently.
That's good.
This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up. Ain't always much to say.
Interesting. So these items help develop the story of the world. So what are the games that this company has made? Someone mentioned it earlier. They've made this and Hades, right? There's one other I think I own. I don't remember the name. I believe I own it. I think it was gifted to me. Transistor, that's the one. I think I own that. And Pyre. Okay, Pyre is the one I didn't know. What's Pyre? I got some real congestion today. It's feeling bad. Definitely gonna need some tea with honey tonight. Pyre's like a 2.5 hour stream. It's that short, huh? Interesting.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive.
We are rebuilding the
growing
world.
again, growing stronger.
Fascinating.
Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
How's the audio balance now sounding to you folks? They take my vocal zone? Oh yeah. It's one of my habits, Rackadactylus. I always take one right before hitting start stream. It's a ritual of mine. Pioneer is story-driven with sports gameplay. Are they expensive? Yes. They were like $50. It's a lot of money. I got it from this company, so since I already really enjoy this product, you can't see because it's blue. Can you see this? Nope. Zenny Optical is the name. Real blue blockers? That's exactly what they are. Yeah. That you're saying 50 is cheap for real blue blockers? Nice. Oh, thank you for that, Sammy. You can share it in chat too for others that might want to see it, of course. Foundation. Okay. That's the only one that's lit up. So that might just be like, you have to go there right now kind of thing. This music is wicked. I like it. Zenny is currency in Monster Hunter World. It is, isn't it? It's also currency in Breath of Fire games. That's a Capcom thing. Capcom has any kind of RPG, they use Zenny as their currency. You listen in one ear, it works, you have no clue for balance. Balance is not the same as quality. Balance is, am I louder than the game? Clearly. Is the game narration louder than the music? That's balance. That's the kind of
Bastion
balance.
ain't gonna build itself. Well, not entirely.
Corn dogs is the currency in this channel. That is correct. You are 100% correct. No. I fell off. Whoops, I thought I was like going in a hole. Yeah, Zenny is Capcom game currency. At least it's not regrets anymore. Touche, touche.
Kid ponders what to build.
I could build a distillery or an arsenal. I like the arsenal better. What does chat think? Let's get chat interaction here. Let's get chat votes. You want a distillery or an arsenal? 1 for distillery, 2 for arsenal. See, we got 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Cryptic Studios calls the real world shop currencies for their games Zen. You're gonna go open a hard cider. Very nice. All right, looks like folks want to see the arsenal by a couple votes. Let's do it. Arsenal mirror shield available. Let's check that out.
Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
How do I equip a mirror shield? Oh, here. Secret technique that automatically counterblocks all oncoming attacks for a short time. That actually sounds pretty good, but I do like Whirlwind. Kinda gonna stick with Whirlwind for now. First $50 one you found was gamer. No, I had to have it custom made. I didn't look for quote-unquote gamer or anything. You just pick the frame, and then the lens, and the treatments, and all that. And it was money.
Ain't much kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand.
It was dollar signs. Alright, so I like the bow, honestly, but I like the repeater better. I like the repeater better. I don't like one-shot kind of weaponry. Dude, this music is good. I'm gonna be listening to this soundtrack. I'm gonna tweet Supergiant Games and be like, am I allowed to stream your music?
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Like, I want to know, because it's good. Spray and pray weaponry? Yeah. I like fast, quick, rapid succession attacks, whether ranged or melee.
The
my style.
Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Okay, that is cool. Check that out. This here. Look at that. That's black, sorry. But yeah, that looks mega cool. You got the animated clowns. I could build something like that in OBS. Quite easily. I do stuff like that in OBS. You've seen me do stuff like that in OBS. I don't have it in the scene collection. Otherwise I'd show. Oh, I do. I have done stuff like this in OBS. You want to see? Check it out. This is all done in OBS. I know how to do that stuff. This is multiple layers, as you can see. Doing stuff like that is fun. You are allowed to stream Supergiant's music. Here's their post. Give me the Cliffs Notes. I can't exactly look at that right now. Also, there's a comma in it, so it broke the link. You're about to buy a record when you don't own a record player. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I do stuff like this. This was one of my old intro scenes that I used to use. All right. So we can go to the Workman Ward or Breaker Barracks. I just want to go, wait, info.
The Workman Ward. Them windbags used to keep the city humming along here.
Okay.
The Breaker Barracks. Many straight shooters learn their way here.
Interesting. All right, I'm going to go here, Workman Ward. Drink spirits at distillery to gain passive bonuses.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
That's a cool line right there. You can stream with their music and monetize videos with their music in it. Looks like I'm going to be buying their soundtracks.
Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets.
Did this come with their
Which
soundtrack?
one?
I don't know if I own their soundtracks or not.
He heads for the biggest dump in town. Scumbag Alley.
Dump!
Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash.
Oh, that hurts just stepping on it. Interesting. I gotta tell you, that's actually kind of hard to see the blue slime they leave on the ground. It does not come with... Okay, I wonder how much it is. Yay, healing.
And there he is. The oldest scumbag of them all. Gershel. The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition.
No, I
Keeps
fell!
telling himself he better watch his step.
Shit.
Shame old Gershel can't float like when he was a young fella. No core, no surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from him.
That was sloppy as hell. I almost died. What are your folks' favorite game soundtracks to listen to? Press Y to heal. Ah, that's what those are. Okay. Undertale on fire. Supergiant Games are on discount on Steam. I was gifted Hades. It was very, very kind because I'm enjoying that so far. It's like a roguelite
The path is gone for good.
with progression,
And City Crest won't bring it back.
but it's story driven. And I've never seen a roguelite do that before. Not quite like Hades. It's really impressive. I don't know how they did that, but they did. That's really good. Abzu? I've not played Abzu, but it looks gorgeous. Megalith's been listening to Journey in Final Fantasy 13. I think I have Journey. I've just never played it. So we have multiple choices to go.
Up
here.
north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock.
I'm just going to continue the direction I was going. Wait, what's that? Something sharp? Upgrade material for a certain weapon. Okay. Sure. I'm listening to one of the ones Sandusky likes to listen to. Valhalla and Final Fantasy VII Remake. Looking forward to the day I get to play that, Durian. Finally fixed the camera. Crunkyunk, what's up? How's it going? Is that a Nesquik hat on that peepo? Oh my god. Certain tracks from Trails in the Sky. I might play those someday on my own, I think. Denied. That's a Voidheim, everybody. Say hi to Void. This game isn't over 18. When did this come out? 10 years ago? Swoog does like... It is a Swoog emote, isn't it? That's right. I'm gonna have to turn that one up. Your sound is too quiet now. How are you, Crunkyunk? Yeah, I think that would not be a very stream-conducive game, Magnumer, the Trails games. There we go. I like doing that. A counter. What is this? Ragged Hood.
No white gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Soiled garment like the gas fellas wear. Okay. I guess I could be more liberal in my usage of these potions. It seems like they give me plenty. As far as game soundtracks I've been listening to lately, I haven't been listening to too many. It's mostly been, when I want to focus, I'll literally like YouTube D&D music and find something that's like ambient and background and immersive at the same
and there
time.
it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage.
That's really been working. I've also been listening to some Witcher music.
A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd.
Oh, jeez! A recovered. I don't know what that means. What the frick is happening? Oh my god.
And now there's a new marshal in town.
Oh, they're worshiping me now. Okay. Well, that was new. I was just flying a lot in that combat. It was confusing. This is the core. I don't want to leave yet, though. Does it make me leave if I grab the core? Mechanical question. You may answer. If I grab the core, does it make me leave this stage? Death Stranding is your go-to to help with anxiety. Chrono Trigger FF7 for tests. You don't remember? Alright, I'm gonna leave it there then. I'm just gonna leave it there. I wanna finish the stage. Or was there... Oh! We did finish. Okay. There was nowhere else to go. I thought that you could go this way. I am mistaken. We did finish. We finished. I'm kind of looking for secrets. You know me. I always want to find the treasures. The hidden treasures.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall.
Too tough to
Might
fall.
as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
Okay. I guess you don't get iframes when you roll. I was wondering. What is this? Skyway. What's this? Fountain. Health tonics.
He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
I changed my mind, narrator. Quit telling me what to do. You guys so backseaty. God. Stop backseating me, narrator. Pizza truck? Whoa. Back up. Pizza truck? Snadaski, excuse me?
He heads for the east side. where windbags used to keep the local forge.
Pizza truck.
Kid ain't ever seen an elephant squirt before. Scumbag can digest just about anything.
What did I just do?
Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
I got a weapon. It's a truck made out of pizza. Yeah, that's my impression as well. Yes, correct. Yo, I like this way better. It's just swinging around like a damn maniac. Squirt lure.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
Squirt lure sounds unintentionally lewd. Just throwing that out there. It sounds unintentionally lewd to me. I have a pizza oven and a truck. Wow, I bet they burn through gasoline. Yo, I like this way, way better than the hammer. It's like not even close. Not even close.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
Interesting, when you have full inventory and potions, it auto-uses the one you just picked up. I like that. Squirt lure. Does that mean lube? Lube hook? You know what? Just for you? Yeah, it does. It totally does, Handfire. Lube hook. I'm not sure what that is, but for you, yeah.
Somehow that old forge is still standing.
Neat. I drew my sword. Hot thanks. Void. Nice. Nice emote. I appreciate it. Forge.
Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
Ken, kid. Something sharp. An upgrade material for the war machete. Yes, please. Select an upgrade. Keen edge. Increase crit. Oh, I love crit so much. Serrated edge. Wait, do you pick one or the other? Is that what this means? Attacks cripple foes. Attacks deal damage over time. I don't know what cripple foes means, but I like the idea that it does dot damage. The question remains, does the dot damage stack? Because you swing multiple times a second. If the dot damage stacks, that's very powerful. If it doesn't stack, then that's not so good. We're gonna try it.
The little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
We're gonna try it. Swap, and you can swap. Okay. Okay. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Werewolf. Super
Kid's
moo.
ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
It's the super moo. He's mooing at us. He's mooing at us. Ryu Alston's here. Look at that. Everybody's showing up. What's up, everybody? Hi, how are you? How are you, folks? Bow, bow, bow. That's what I'm hearing. Werewolf.
Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch.
A lot of people seem to really like this game.
Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
Yeah, no kidding. Me either. Ow! I can't tell if the dots are stacking or not. There was definitely DOT going on there. Bow, bow, bow. Is this the exit? That's ouchies. That is not an exit, that is ouchies. I think we're done here. That is the edge of the board. Yeah, my mini fell off the grid.
Just like I knew he would.
My mini fell off the
core
table.
hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
How long ago was that, Sophomia? I gave myself ouchies. All right, old guy, give us some good music. Come on. There it is. Ragged Hood.
The windbags used to be all right. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him.
I see.
Sometimes a single look says it all.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Squirt.
Come on, give the little tyke a break.
No, we're petting the doggy. Rosecard is here with us to narrate. I know, right? Ain't that the truth, though? I don't want to squirt Lauren, to be honest. Summons a loyal squirt to the rescue. Oh, I do want this. I thought this was like a... legitimately like a
the repeater
word
and machete,
enemies.
favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought.
Late 2018. All right, Sophomia, be safe.
Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
I'm thinking distillery, folks. What do you think? Yeah, forge and distillery. What do you think? 1 for forge, 2 for distillery. Let's see what chat thinks. What you insomniacs think about that? We need boost. That's fine. You know, it'd be funny if I started making you explain your reasoning for voting as to why you're doing it. All you people that vote for ties would stop voting because your nonsense would be done. You need some boast. Looks like most people want the forge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, looks like forge is 1. All right, here we go.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
All right, so this is not useful right now, but I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will
Can't
be.
be too careful these days.
I fell. I was trying to go behind the building. Skyway.
Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
What's this? Wharf District. Oh, that's where we started. Area cleared.
The Wharf District. Folks sailed deep into the boundless sea from here.
I get it. I get it now. What do we got? The melting pot.
The melting pot. Place hoarded all sorts of fineries from beyond the boundless sea. The sundown path. Lovely place for a stroll. Before the calamity, that is.
What is this? Let's just go to the barracks real quick and see what it is. If it's a stage or just like a training ground. I'm not really interested in a training ground.
The breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets in the fewest shots.
Yeah, this looks like kind of like a training ground thing. Clear all targets in a few shots.
He's focused. He's armed. And he's off.
I'm off. Okay. That didn't even kill him.
A perfect shot just happens in a flash.
Damn. Pop. Pop, pop, pop. I like that it gives you like a path of where you're shooting. This music is very familiar. I'm not sure why. Looks like coronavirus. Is that what it looks like? Okay. Oh, there's one here. Damn. I didn't even see that one.
He puts on the right solid performance.
Right solid. Claim your prize before you go. Something stringy. Something fancy. Let's go with fancy. Upgrade material for a certain weapon. Okay, I got both. I understand. What is this? Restart. Ah, that's how you redo it. Cool.
He returns with some of the materials we need.
I did? I mean, yeah, totally did it on purpose. Duh. Duh.
What else is there to say?
Not much, apparently, old fella. I tell you what, we ain't got much to talk about today there, old boy. Definitely cat jams in this, isn't there? Upgrade material for a certain weapon that we do not have right now. I don't have upgrade materials for the repeater, which I like better than the bow. Draw speed, +2 target penetrations per shot. Tempting, but I don't want to use the bow yet. I'm gonna be a little more conservative with my upgrade usage here. All right, let's go to another stage, shall we? Let's see, Sundown Path. I'm gonna go to the Melting Pot. That's what I choose. Doesn't look like it's that great. It's decent. I just, for as far as playstyle goes, it's not my
In
playstyle.
better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
Skin on a squirt. Oh, well, that was a free kill.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stabweeds.
Stabweeds. That's a good name for nettles. Ow.
Blasted things hurt like a broken heart.
Yo, I like the similes and metaphors in this. You're more for heavy and slow. Yeah, that's not mine. I'm like, we're opposite in playstyle. What's that?
It cuts down every stabweed like there's gonna be a prize for it.
There better be a prize for it. Something nasty. Upgrade material for the Fang Repeater. Ooh. Nice. That's what I was looking for. That's what I wanted.
If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
Yo, folks, I can't normally alt-tab like I do in this game without muting it constantly. So if you're thinking any good open-ended questions, just spit them
Core
out.
stuck inside one of those fancy cages.
Fancy cages, huh? I'm gonna take that fancy cage. I'm break it open. I'm gonna use some dynamite. Yo, I like breaking stuff. If a game lets me break stuff, I'm about it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna break stuff. Fancy cage, huh?
No breaking a cage like that, but the kid tries anyway. Gotta find a way to spring it open.
You like to have a weapon that may not have very hard and immediate damage, but stacks DPS over time. So you like dot weapons. What other game do I love for the narrator? Darkest Dungeon? That dude is legendary. What's his name? Wayne June? Oh my god. That guy's amazing. Wreck-It Finn. Nice. Nice. The Lego game collection? Oh my god. I liked Lego Star Wars on the Wii. I had that. That was pretty good. Trip
Some
mine.
of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
Press right trigger to use mines. Interesting. feel like this game may facilitate swapping weapons to use different playstyles and stages. It may do that.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
Everything will always go wrong.
Quite a bit, as it turns out.
Nothing's going wrong. I'm getting a bunch of
The
free
cage
currency.
starts lifting from the core ever so slow.
Okay,
All
this is
Kid
awesome.
can do is wait.
What are you talking about? I'm getting all this free
Shipments
loot.
start falling in.
Okay, trip mines are awesome.
Not every score's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense.
No, don't hurt the
Judging by
good squirt.
movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
We got a friend. We got 2 friends. Nice.
Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers.
Oh, I don't like those guys.
Even some gas fellas take his corner.
Wow.
Birdie popped that mean old foreman.
Oh, hi. Oh, no. That's friendly. Okay.
At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell.
I can't even tell which ones are the enemies. So many of them have joined me.
Territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up.
Free samples? There's a lot going on here.
It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free.
Spices from the motherland.
One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy.
There's a lot of tonics. Holy hell.
It's a troublesome scene, to be sure.
Darian, thanks again, man. Appreciate it.
A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Dang.
Give or take a few seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
Finally, the core's within reach.
Okay.
And done.
That guy needed to go down. I was getting my ass beat there. This music is seriously good. The core's within reach, but I ain't done here. Are you kidding? Did I win? I think I won, folks. Sort of. There's more guys right here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That was cool.
He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Rankadactylus. You're looking for advice. You purchase popcorn maker. How do you like it seasoned or flavored? Cheese and chili and or caramel. Caramel. Anyone getting Darkest Dungeon board game on Kickstarter? I am not, but I am excited for Darkest Dungeon 2 to eventually come out. Oh, I can scroll chat. Hell yes. Okay. Ow! They're making it rain on my head. Let's go. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon narrator's really good. I've noticed that in Baldur's Gate 3,
I still remember the look on his face. After
Amelia
that one.
Tyler has done an amazing job narrating that. I really like her narration. She does really good DM narration. Doo-doo-doo. Parmesan cheese and popcorn? Yeah. Oh, don't mute. Montreal steak on popcorn. Belitro, what are you going on about? What are you going on about?
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. It was good living here for a while.
Popcorn is damn good, isn't it?
The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
What an interesting way of putting it. Let's upgrade our repeater. No? Where is it? Something nasty. Double clip. +8 ammo capacity, faster reload. Ooh. That's a tough call. Those can both lead to fairly equivalent outcomes as far as damage over time. Montreal steak seasoning. Oh, okay. Garlic, salt, poppy seeds. Yeah, that does sound pretty good on popcorn. Why are you giving you good ideas for when you're on brand with your name? Now I finally understand what the high and high nerd means. I thought it meant that you were like a royal nerd, not a stoned one. But you know what? They're both fine. Today I learned. Well. They're not mutually exclusive. Indeed. He could be a royal stoned nerd. Double entendre. Caramel popcorn? Yeah, go ahead and share it, Werewolf. You thought I was baked? I didn't. It's my innocent brain. I'm usually just so outside of that line of thinking. Well, I can't swap these as necessary. I like the idea of faster reload, but bigger magazine is good too. I'm trying to think what's going to be better. I'm going to go with reload.
Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
We're going to reload faster. That's what we doing. That's what we do. Distillery's going here, I guess. That's all we got.
Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
Oh, we have a bunch. Arbitrary fragments, chance to carry on if defeated, damage surrounding foes if defeated. Nah. Where whiskey? 100% plus double crit hit chance, but only when below 33% health. 33% speed while defending. Okay. I like max health. I don't know. None of these really jump out at me. We'll go with fetching fizz, I guess. Nah, that's just a convenience thing. Honestly, that's just a convenience thing. Do-do-do-do. It says plus 100% critical hit chance. So if your critical hit chance is like 5%, that means it's now 10%. Right? That's what that means. Unless it's additive. That's the problem. These games never tell you whether it's multiplicative or additive. Thank you, Tessa, for the lurk. Cinder Brick sounds pretty good. I do like this chance to carry on if defeated. That's kind of cool. We'll do that. We'll do that.
Party Punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times.
The worst of times. All right, let's go to Skyway. We have a new place here, Windbag Ranch Proving Ground. Okay, let's try it.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply.
Squirt extract.
Ain't nothing more healthful.
Squirt extract. War machete. Is that a new weapon? I was pushing the wrong button. Like, what the hell?
Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Other folks came to train their throwing arms.
Oh my god, there's 10 million of these things.
Slippery little devils. Still others use the place to test their finest blades.
Oh, I thought I blew it up. Okay. It's not dead. Die. Jeez. I don't know what the goal is here. Just kill them all, I guess? This one's really annoying. They just are like impossible to hit when they're not nearby. Unless they're moving in a straight line. You're too far! I'm floating in the air.
Kid cuts all of them down.
Third prize. I did terrible. Yeah! Alright, cool. Under 90 seconds. Good God. Okay. Good God. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay is an interesting fellow.
From Windbag Ranch, smelling good and ripe.
Cause like he's just so disgustingly rude to people. Toggle zoom. Oh wow. Okay, that's new. But then when he's working with children, he's like an absolute saint. It's so weird. But it's raw. Who cares? Who gives a crap? He's still an asshole.
We ain't much for pleasantries.
It doesn't change the fact he's a giant asshole to people. I see people use that as an excuse, and it's not one. Plus 100% crit hit damage. See, that's just one. Plus 1 blades per throw, crit hit damage. Easy.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
Extra damage on crit is nice. I like. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. He's rooted in America. Nom sausage? What's that, militia? On British shows, he's working with adults. He's gruff, but not an asshole. Feels bad. Maybe he just doesn't like us. There's reasons for that. All right, let's go here to the Sundown Path. Playing to the camera, giving people what they want to see. I understand that. I could see that.
Couples used to walk the Sundown Path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though.
What is that? Oh, I thought it was an item I could pick up. Nope.
But then
what? And
somebody gets to the core before the kid.
Oh shit! This is fine.
The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt to bring the whole place down.
Well,
so could a reckless kid. For
this
that
is
matter.
ridiculous.
Fragments of the old world rain from the sky.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right. This game is pretty fast-paced sometimes, isn't it?
Stray valuables are lying everywhere.
They
Kid thinks
are.
twice about risking his hide for him, though.
No, I don't. Are you kidding?
Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more.
I ain't thinking twice. I'm going for it.
Security's all fired up. Quick and careful is the only way to go.
I'm stuck. That wasn't cool. It hit me in like a spot I couldn't leave.
See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such.
Holy my guys. It's true character's best show in the series he did with his own kids. Speaking of cooking shows, you want a good cooking show? Watch the late Anthony Bourdain. You don't have to deal with that kind of unnecessary hostility. Anthony Bourdain is proof that you don't need that kind of bullshit mentality. That dude was awesome. This is neat.
Sky bridges link the path together.
Sky bridges, huh? You don't say. Fine. What would it look like, Magnumer? Oh, the flames? Flames? I gotta put that in the notepad, don't I? Your pets decided to tickle me? I don't think it's possible for my pets to tickle me. Only to stab me.
One of them bridges whips the kid along.
Why are you whipping me along? Bronze spyglass.
Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd use to search the stars.
A memento. This is a very narrow bridge. I don't like it. Oh, that was weird.
Air travel always was an iffy proposition.
Dang. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made. I'm
The
fine.
calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do. Snadaski. What did Snadaski do? Pork loin, strips of boiled skin, lactic acid, served raw. Oh, you're talking about Snadaski tickling his pets. Oh. You hit mention, and it tripled it. Yeah. Why does it say Magnumer times 3? What did you do? What did you do? You tripled it. You did some crazy stuff. I want to look at my questions, all right? I want to ask questions. I like questions. I like doing questions. Chaos Kitty. Oh, I didn't write them down. That's why I'm confused. She gave me like a PDF full of questions. I didn't open it. Feels bad. Ha! Oh, that's icky. Where's that coming from? Where's all this bull crap coming from? Somebody's spitting at me. All right, so you've learned the new meme, the new channel meme. Anytime we at Magnumer, you have to do it 3 times. It's the rules. You have to triple at him. It's the new
Well,
rules.
if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the
Gotta do it
question
3
is,
times.
who else could have taken the core?
Triple at
Well,
Magnumer.
ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back.
Oh, but I need it. Kaboom. I like blocking in this game. It works really well. Triple Magnum. Yeah, there you go. You got it. What was that? I was like holding a spear. Oh. It looks like I'm holding a rifle with a bayonet on it. Or something. Strange. Interesting. But I'm not using a bayonet. Oh, it's just the angle. It's got like a chain on it. Okay. I was like, wait, what am I looking at? Did I get a new weapon? It was just the angle.
No, they used to ship live munitions down the path.
Hand
Find
grenade.
time to find them. He's wise to toss those things plenty far away.
That was cool. That was cool. Hold left trigger to lock aim. Oh. Wait. Oh, I thought I could block while shooting. That would have been neat. That would have been neat. Something burn. Something burn. That's very awkwardly phrased.
Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up.
Oh, it's gonna fall. They didn't fall. Because I'm too good at... don't let me get cocky. Every time I get cocky in a game, I start dying nonstop. You've seen it many times. If you're new here, you will see it. There you go, J. Cole. Enjoy those Finny Bears. Enjoy those Finny Bears. Hi, Visceral. Hi, Visceral. How's Visceral? Visceral, has the other package arrived yet? I forgot to ask you. Skyway. Well, wow, that is another tier 3. Holy crap. We've got 4 of those today.
Oh, hey, Button.
Hey, Button. How are you? That's pretty amazing. Here you go. Here you go. It's wheelie spin time. Let's do it. Another Becky. Reg is getting lucky. We still owe him one, but I think he's trying to hide from it. All right, here you go. Let's do one of these.
Hello! I'm here again for some reason. Let's see. We could kill Visceral. We could kill Lorana. Sometimes already dead. That's just a zombie corpse talking in chat. Pay no mind. Pay no mind. Don't be scared. It's just a zombie. They're harmless until they bite you. And then you're pretty screwed. How much do I have to donate to get rid of K-pop emotes? Write a check for $10 billion to Mr. Bezos, and I'll probably get rid of him.
That feeling when all they want to see is Becky.
That's true, I am the most
Number
popular
14.
around here. How did you know? That's so nice of you. You get to avoid death for approximately 30 seconds. Let's just willy-nilly kill that Snadowski guy. He looks ripe for punishment. Ah! Jesus!
Number 6.
Wow, that was stupid. Let me kill you instead. Well, apparently it's puzzle solving time. Okay. Magnemar, you're dead. Sorry, bye. Bye. I'm gonna eat your nose and then let you bleed out.
Cool. Good. Good. Eat your nose. She's gonna let you bleed out by eating your nose. That's a weird way to go. That's weird. That's just weird. All right, here we go.
In all his toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question.
He does?
Who else could have survived the calamity?
I don't know. You tell me. Oh no, my camera's glitching out. Why? Oh no, it's glitched out.
So he didn't find a core that time, but that ain't about to stop us.
Yeah, it is. We quit. We totally have to give up now. We didn't find a car. Hi, Neo. Hello, Neo Gunner Id. Neo Gunner Id. Neo told a funny story about how whenever he orders food at like a delivery, they have to call out Neo Gunner. It just embarrasses the hell out of me. It's too good. It's too good. I don't want any of those. I do like the grenades. I like the mines. I like the mines better than the grenades, though, to be fair. Those are a bit more controllable. Tracking says my package has arrived. So I should be able to have my resupply. Okay. Okay. Notes. Taking notes. P.O. Box. I should probably make a little more details than that. Okay. Got it. Thank you, Cyril. Ron Spyglass. Let's see.
We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
How cinematic. Doo-doo-doo. A forge. I did not get any forge items for things I use, so not yet anyway. Did I get any new distilleries? No.
Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste.
Makes you cringe when he lands. He just face plants, doesn't he? Dude's got like adamantine bones like Wolverine. It's out of control. We got new proving ground. Let's do it. Fully automatic fire, but can't be used while moving.
No place better than Trapper's Shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real careful here, else take a nasty fall.
This is fine.
They train themselves by clearing out the targets while not clearing out the floor.
Well, this is cute.
Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right.
Bless auto aim. Oh my goodness. Okay. Uh-oh, it's getting close. Shit. Go!
Expert trappers got something extra to give them an edge.
Second prize. Okay. Next prize, 64 targets. Something greasy. Certain weapon. Okay. I almost did that. That was pretty close. It got too fast at the end, though. That was cool. So we should go upgrade.
To think a rickety place like the Shingle survived, when so little else did.
We should go upgrade. We should upgrade, dang it! Alright, we're upgrading. Heavy bolts. 50% extra damage. Improved firing rate. Wider attack spread. This is the pray and spray style that I like.
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep.
Yeah. We're gonna see how that does. Colonel Sanders? He does kind of look like Colonel Sanders, doesn't he?
We talk a little here and there.
He kind of does. Post-apocalyptic Colonel Sanders. I could see that being a Fallout character. I enjoy Fallout games. Even the crappy ones. Even the crappy ones. Beep, beep. And there are crappy ones. Well, I haven't played Fallout Tactics, though. That's very buzzy.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
Yeah. Was that a pun? Did this game just pun on me? Oh, wow. Yeah, this is like spray and pray time. Radiation zap chicken frog. More crispy than ever.
The calamity took everybody after all.
Oh my God, Matthews.
Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this.
Put them out of their misery. I'm so evil, I'm destroying and defiling corpses. Can I go on this? No. It almost looks like you can walk on it, but it's not working. Ah, what's that? That's a bottle. A bottle.
These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did.
Like,
Someone close.
I've talked about it. I like Fallout 4. I think it's a really fun game. But it's not a good Fallout game. Although to be fair, I've not played Fallout 76. I only played the beta. And the beta was
Someone away
terrible.
like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife.
I haven't played Fallout 76. Just the beta, and it was garbage. It was garbage.
It was someone like him.
Who's that guy? Wow, that guy looks creepy. Fallout 76 launch, heck W. Yes. Kek
Kid
W.
sees him there agape, in the flesh.
In the flesh. It missed the point of having Fallout. Yeah, it did. When they announced it, I was excited about Fallout 76. But that's because I had an expectation that I wanted
It's
the
a
game
snag
to
or
be.
two trying to get to him.
And it wasn't those
He ain't about to
things.
stop, no matter what.
I don't know if I like this spread. I wanted a Fallout 76 server that you could have private servers on, just run and load your own persistent server, not have to deal with other people. And I didn't want it to feel like an MMO with a Fallout skin. So, yeah.
He's got so many questions after all.
Oh, jeez. Oh, this is crazy.
Just ain't got time for answers.
It's true. I ain't got time for you. This place looks really cool. Wow, I didn't even realize it was green. Huh. Everything's so bright. Ah! You can have semi-private. Okay, I want private servers and I don't want to have to pay for it. You know, like, you know, world builder survival games that tend to do that, like almost all of them. Yeah, good job, Bethesda. You had a simple formula you could have killed and
The Thunder Brothers didn't make it.
they could have made a ton of money and made a good game. And instead, well, good work, good work. Oh, jeez. I did not see that guy there. The game is yelling at me to heal. I will acquiesce.
They never saw what it was like beyond the walls.
I will acquiesce. Single instances like D3 would have been a better choice. Bring me up to speed, because I don't honestly remember what that means, Matthews. Man being punished by the gods for hubris.
Nordy the bird boy didn't make it.
There's things I've mentioned before about what my theory of what happened with Bethesda is.
The Jawsons, they didn't make it.
And I think it was just ZeniMax was the problem, and always was the problem. Bethesda is owned by ZeniMax, a media corporation that had nothing or no connections to gaming at all, except they owned gaming companies.
Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it.
They didn't care about anything with the bottom line, so they constantly were rushing their game companies to put shit out that wasn't ready. Who survived? Oh, that guy. Can I shoot him? No, there's like an invisible wall. Interesting. Oh, I want that. What's that?
Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
Ura heritage. Single player was online in Diablo 3. Oh, I see. I see. Let me see if I finished exploring over here. Not sure if I did. Looks like I did. I don't like this widespread thing. It's not working. It's not working to my satisfaction. I'm gonna switch it. They're used to having little competition in the genre and players fixing their games with modding. Yeah, I think it was kind of a perfect storm, but honestly, I think the solution has presented itself so long as Microsoft continues to do what they did with the other companies they bought. Keep their damn hands off it and let them make the games.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
I don't know. Why would we? I will think, but I don't understand the point you're making there, narrator man. Narrator guy.
The core survives as well. Kid does what he has to do.
Yeah, blowed him up with blowed up powers. Look at that, it's just whiffed. I don't like it. Maybe I have to hold L. That's not working, is it? Laura Lana, thanks for being here, though. Wasn't Bethesda made the game? No, that's not what I'm saying, Stanaski. You're making the opposite point of what I'm saying.
And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much?
You say, go away. ZeniMax owns Bethesda, Stanaski, among other game companies. And the people that own and run ZeniMax have zero connections to gaming whatsoever. They don't know about gaming. They don't know about game design. They don't know about game companies. They're just rich people that own ZeniMax. A hedge fund, exactly. All they cared about was the money. So when games weren't coming out fast enough, they would force the companies to rush them.
Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this.
What do I say?
We have to go. Please.
Oh. The survivor agreed to return to the Bastion.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zulf.
Zulf.
No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia.
Caelondia. Oh, that's how you say it.
He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind.
He looks way less creepy right
Both
now.
to him
Right there.
and to each other. for the first time.
Ura sigil.
We fought the Ura decades ago,
Ura.
but that was then. Things are different between us now.
He can talk about these items. Interesting. Achievement unlocked, the survivor.
For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine.
Bronze spyglass.
Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says.
The
He
calamity.
was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since.
Are you talking about Fallout 76? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bethesda were the developers. Those things make funny noises. Put it in the car. Do it.
The cores. They remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be
So-
alright.
It seems. It says catchy music, dang it. No upgrades I want, alright. Distillery, did we get any new distills? Oh, I pushed the wrong button. No new boozes.
High time we built something new.
Build something new. Alright. I'm down. What do we got?
Well, look what we have here.
Well, that's different. We have a memorial and a lost and found. Check it out. Plans for a structure that chronicles past and future efforts. By paying tribute to the past, one may better prepare for the future. Or lost and found. Restores a variety of valuables. Huh. What do you think? 1 or 2, folks? 1 for memorial, 2 for lost and found. Do. I don't know. I don't even know what these are. I'm interested in both of them, but we're gonna need 2 cores. Right. No one cares. Fair enough. Let's go with that one.
The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
Makes him whole again. All right. Interesting. So I can buy materials here. Whale ale. Plus 25% damage using secret skills. Bastion bourbon. Health tonics fully restore health. Plus 2 health tonic capacity. That is awesome. Lunkhead liquor. 100% plus damage when counter blocking. Okay. Stabsynth. Automatically retaliate when injured. Okay, some of these like drinks are wicked. Now I want... I'm not gonna have drinks, but now I'm like, man, I'm thinking about drinks. You know? You know? Something sharp. Yes.
All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
Good as new. Graver slash. Lightning fast flurry of strikes and cut through toughest armor. No. Stabsynth is metal as fuck. It's, I mean, yeah. 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 Alright. We spent our money. $625. Effect stacks with keen edge. Attacks cripple, deal damage over time. Stacks with serrated. Yeah. Did this game get a Switch release? Says Stendaski. That's a good question. Does anyone know? Does anyone know? Did Bastion get a Switch release, folks? We need more money to do another upgrade. We're gonna be changing our distillery stuff. Health tonics fully restore health. +2 tonic capacity. Yes. And stab synth. Automatically retaliate.
Stab synth is like drinking a cool breeze. Just don't go spitting needles everywhere.
Google says yes. Google said, I forgot what I asked. Damn it, I hate when I do that. I legitimately don't remember what the hell I asked. Ah, feels bad. Cracky has an idea. Chobin, thanks for the host. We need to bond with Chobin today. Have I thought about displaying the average viewers? No. No, I haven't. I don't like it. I don't like displaying that. I'll think about it, but I don't like it.
We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
I don't mind seeing it myself, but yeah. Let's see. Pyth Orchard, Cinderbrick Fort. We're gonna try this again. We're saying something about the buildings. Oh.
Always time for juice and squirts, they used to say.
Bodwood Chobin. Nice. More machete. Are we ready? Oh, jeez. What's that?
At least the little fellas can't feel a thing.
Magnumer gifting a sub. Dude, thank you.
Some squirts tried to flee on instinct.
This one is ridiculous. Oh my god, why don't they die? Just fucking die. You have to do this in 90 seconds. But they're too random. I think I need a different ability to do this, to be honest.
Best to put them away first, before they rile up the others.
Okay. Yeah, there's like way too many left. Okay, it was a good attempt. Let's, no. How do you exit? Can you just exit? Back to the Bastion. Yes. Do. Announcing it when I hear certain thresholds? No, dude, I don't want to do that. I don't want to announce what my view count is. It feels wrong. I don't want to do that. I've been showing on increases, the viewer average for a partner application after the fact, but I'm not going to be doing that live. I just don't like the idea. Yo, what's up, Finn? How are you? How are you, man? What's the good word? How was your stream of Cadence of Hyrule? You love this game? Yeah, this is really good so far. It's my first time playing this. I'm really enjoying it. You think it'd build hype getting closer? I don't know, man. I don't think it would. Like, I don't mind seeing the viewer count, but personally, I don't think showing it to viewers is going to be helpful at all.
Kid says hello. Self's lost in thought.
I don't pretend to have all the answers, but
keep your chin up, kid. I tell him.
My gut tells me it's not a good plan. And I'm gonna go with it.
If you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion bourbon.
Alright, I still am way low on what I need to get that upgrade. So, let's go to a new place. Let's see, Pyth Orchard. Or Cinderbrick. Let's go to Pyth Orchard. Gross stats cringe you out. honestly, it
no
would feel
use
like
praying to the gods these days.
if I'm showing
no
that on
time
stream,
for it either.
to me, it would feel like I'm more
Kid
interested
says little prayer anyway. Couldn't hurt.
in stats than the actual excitement and fun of hanging out with all of you. Like, I keep sub counts because we use them for wheel spins.
Right.
You know, like that's part of that. But I'm not more interested in numbers than hanging out with you folks. That's not what I'm about.
Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith.
The numbers
bull.
are certainly required to do some things, but that's not the point. You can use bombs for the clusters? No, you can only use the knife in that challenge, Master V. Otherwise, it would have been pretty easy. I would have just used the gun. You see the view count right there on the screen. Right. Like, as a viewer, you just look down, and there it is. It'd be cool to know you're moving closer to it.
Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one.
Cadence is a blast. You love that game and the music. From what I was watching in your channel the other night, Finn, the music was really what was getting me. Like, I'm big on music. Real big. So just hearing the tunes in that, I was like, man, they did a good job with this game and just making it sound cool. Yeah, don't let it discourage you from coming up with new ideas. I tell that to my mods and anyone else. I'm not always going to agree with every idea that comes my way, and I'm going to be honest about it.
Well,
but if you have a
gods
good
are long
idea,
gone
I'm
now,
going to be honest about
and
it.
the Orchard core, it's long gone too.
Long gone. Like I showed it, what was it tonight?
Seems Pith ain't much of a watchdog.
Our progress towards that application, like we're at 56 of 75. In a week, I think we went up like 4 points. So it's a rolling day, 30-day period. So that's averaging that week plus the previous 3. We went up 4 points. That's pretty big. If you just like think about it mathematically, that's a big spike. It's fun. It's been fun. Like I said before, whether we, reach the goal or not, whether we get accepted or not, that's really not the point, is it? It's been a hell of a lot of fun. That's the main
Pith
point
stood
here.
for something once. Something real.
People have been coming in droves to support, and then they've been sticking around, and I'm meeting new folks and seeing some old names come back here, and everybody's enjoying each other's company, which is really
In
the most
time,
important
though,
thing.
the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration.
One of my favorite things I see is when you folks are talking to each other in chat. That's awesome. That's awesome. To me, that rocks when I see that kind of thing. What's the miss beginning of the stream? What's the glasses? So I've been looking for glasses like this for years. They're blue blocking glasses that aren't polarized and mirrored in my style. It took years to find them. So the other ones I had were polarized. So when you look at computer screens, one side is like completely dark and one's light, and it was just disorienting to use. These are pure blue blocking. So it's already cutting down on my eye strain significantly. And eye strain has been the reason why I've been getting ocular migraines. So these are going to help mitigate that. And I can demonstrate, but I will once we get to a point where this game is music. Because I want to hear the music. This is like a farm. Interesting.
He couldn't even save his loyal subjects.
Feels bad. What's that? Something coarse. Upgrade for a certain weapon. This game seems to have quite a bit of weapons, doesn't it? You know what I also hope for this game? That it has secrets. I like when games have secrets. Like hidden areas that you can find. Hidden weapons or upgrades or things like that. That kind of thing to me is cool. What do we got there? Plush Pyth. A memento. Machine stitch likeness of the god of commotion
The
and
gods
order.
don't care about trinkets. but the kid ain't no god.
It has a unique name for each loadout combination. Does it say that somewhere? How do I look at that? Or is it only when you equip the combination? Firebird. What's new with you? When you select it. Got it. I did notice that. Like he said, what I'm using is a popular combination of Ura hunters. That is pretty neat. Flawless. Where does this go? A dead end. Dang it.
It makes a decent scarecrow at least.
Uh-oh. I don't like those rumbles.
That fifth lights up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine.
I just blew him the hell up with a mine. Well, that's one way of taking care of business. These are very sturdy picket fences. Shrine.
So what'll it be? Invoke the gods, or tell them off?
Interesting. God of commotion and order. Foes shall grow quicker to move and strike. Wait, what? Why would I want enemies to be faster? Huh. No bonus. No bonus, it says. So my camera's kind of blocking it. No bonus. No bonus. 0 bonus, it says. So why the hell would I even use that? That seems rather pointless. Okay, we're not going to use that. That's for sure.
Kid don't need favors from the likes of Piff. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore.
This is cool music. You guys want to see how this works? I showed some of you earlier. I showed you folks some earlier. This Kim. That's not a word. This came with a little blue light laser. Right? So we'll do this so you can see. You got blue light laser, right? Right? Doesn't get anything through. Yeah, it works pretty well. Nothing's getting through. So, I'd say they work. I'd say it was worth it so far. We'll see how I feel after, right? It's like your eyeballs in red light. You colorblind, Cracky? I think you mentioned earlier you're getting colorblind sunglasses or prescriptions. Can't see red. That's kind of interesting. Like, I'm always interested by that, but I learned at an early age from friends who have it that it gets really annoying when they tell people about it. Because there's always somebody that's like, can you see this? Can you see this? Can you, like, nonstop. Like, they don't shut up about it, you know? And it just drives people nuts who are colorblind. Like, yeah, I can see it. It just looks like what it looks like. Shut up already. You know, it's like, give it a rest kind of thing. Right, Monty? Yeah. You see deep blood red for all red. Most of the light doesn't make it. Fascinating. Colorblind glasses kind of shift some of the light spectrum so that certain colors look more visually distinct than they would normally. So they don't look like red, but they do look more distinct, so it actually makes it easier for people who are colorblind to visually pick apart those separate colors. It's almost like using a lookup table, a LUT, you know, LUT, for your eyes. It's a very similar concept. Finn says one of his eyes were damaged when he was younger, and because of it, greens are still yellow in that eye. Oh, and it's just one eye? Do you get used to that? Or does it, like, disorient you?
No need to get the gods involved.
Wow, that was a sick block on my part. Yeah. All right. Feels good about that block. It adds more depth. Yeah, there you go. You'd be able to better describe it than I. Can't get that guy. There we go. I need to get this soundtrack, folks. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, wow. Okay.
Things might have gone worse if Kid tampered with that shrine.
Probably. When you're using both eyes, it's not noticeable because they blend together. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's go this way again. Nothing! I wish there was a dash, you know, or a sprint. I do feel like I run kind of slow. Those counters are honestly pretty fun to do when you can line them up.
Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
Zolf's precious shrine. That's it here, huh? That's all she wrote. All right, it's Mosey. Just wait until I get to Transistor. I don't know if I'm going to play that or not. I haven't decided.
Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind.
Let me rephrase that. I don't know if I'm going to stream Transistor. I am interested in checking it out, but I don't know if it'll be a game I stream. It's probably your favorite. What do you like about it the most? I've seen people play it. I mean, obviously don't story spoil, but like gameplay-wise, what do you like the most about it? Cracky, you say it's overwhelming when you first look through them for a while because this level of depth you've never seen. Okay, so I've seen videos of people who have been colorblind their whole life first get those colorblind, you know, adjustable shades or whatever, or, you know, glasses, and they usually are pretty overwhelmed by it. Like, I've posted videos of it before. Like, it's life-changing for them. I don't know if that's true, though. It could be for some, you know? Plush pith.
Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
I just added stuff here. Interesting. Give us some music, old fella.
The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys.
Good
put
music.
Their faces on our walls.
Good music. If one gets cataract surgery, they can see slightly into the ultraviolet. Fascinating. That explains why people who have had cataract surgery often have those huge sunglasses, because their eyes are probably more sensitive and easily damaged by the sun. Let's see. So Boat says for Transistor, unique combat and huge variety of unique skill combinations is his favorite thing. I could get on board with that. That sounds interesting. Honestly, these two so far are the best, but I haven't found a lot of new weapons. You've seen people put on cool spectral glasses and look at light sculptures at Burning Man and have similar results. Interesting. Interesting. Dang, I still don't have enough. Wish I could sell stuff. I like our distills. If you call them that. What's this tent? I don't know. Yeah, we don't want to buy anything. We're good. The thing that's taken out during surgery filters out the UV light. Steam bowl.
Turn 'em round and round all you like. Pit's still gonna be ugly.
All right then, fair enough. This game is a lot of narration. That's very cool. You did cry when you first got glasses? How old were you, Stan asking? Like, when was that? I know some people don't get glasses well until their adulthood sometimes. What a cool game. I can see why so many of you voted for me to play this game. You done good, chat. You picked a good one. This definitely fits our MO, doesn't it? I forgot to turn on the timer. Shoot. All right, we started at 8:30. Let me edit splits. We started at 8:30 my time, so that was 2 hours and 16 minutes ago. We'll start the timer at that. There we go. You were like 7 or 8 in 4th grade? Yeah, that would probably be mind-blowing for a young kid. That would probably be pretty mind-blowing. All right, so we have Bullhead Court. That's for the shield. Cinderbrick Fort. Let's try this. The feeling for colorblind glasses is like seeing something so intense you could cry.
Some used to take the bullhead trial.
Bullhead trial. Deflect attacks without getting hit.
Survive the trial without taking a scratch. You'd walk away a free man.
Oh, this is not going to be easy, is it? I can't use weapons. What is that? Oh. Oh. All right. I countered him. I'm not sure what it did. Oh, wow, Snidasky. Oh, you can kill him with counters?
Taught folks 3 things.
Wow.
First, a good defense is a good offense. Second, gotta always watch your back. Third, ain't no godlike bull up there gonna save you.
It's hard to time. There we go. Oh, this is tricky. All right, here we go. Here we go, folks. Oh, God, that was a lot. Ow. Damn, I didn't realize that was going to be so quick. Too quick. There we go. Interesting. All right. All right. Okay. You're legally blind without your glasses. Wow. Oh, that was not fair. Okay.
The smarter ones knew when to just step aside and let things go.
Huh. Is he shrinking? I think he is. Maybe? No, I think I'm imagining it. No, he's not. Yeah, I still got a counter. I still got a counter. That's really hard to do. 7 hits taken? Damn.
The kid pulls through in fine form.
I got second prize still. Diddle-doo. I think. What's... Do I get these? What is this? Oh, money. Oh, wow, that was a lot.
Well, the kid always wanted to compete in the bullhead trial.
That was pretty good. 7 hits. I got two rewards for it. Not bad. Not too shabby. Not enough for what I wanted to get. Probably one more stage will give us that. All right, I need to take a quick break, friends. So don't go anywhere.